Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, and also if you have a story you want me to cover, email me at ravenover@yahoo.com, and there's the Instagram button at the top. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Okay, let's go to the story. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people?
Okay, this is being reported. Odell Beckham Jr. is being sued over alleged assault and denies allegations. Now, this is being reported as of today, about 9 hours ago. Odell Beckham Jr. Is being sued for $15 million following an alleged assault involving his security. Now, New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. is being sued for $15 million by a man who claimed Beckham hard muscle assaulted him, according to TMZ report. Ishmael Temple, who claims to be the friend with Beckham, said that he was invited to the wide receiver home back in January when Beckham hired a muscle Charles Puryear, threatened him with a gun, saying, "I bet you've never gotten shot before." Now, Temple's claim he told Beckham about the incident off to the side, and the football player laughed it off and told him to relax. Temple said as he was ready to leave, he was punched in the back of the head by Charles and another guy. Now, Temple said that he blacked out and then woke up to kicks in his face, and that Beckham didn't call off his security. The incident allegedly stemmed from an early incident when Temple tried to retrieve his cell phone from Beckham's house. Now, Beckham released a statement through his lawyer about the lawsuit on Friday afternoon, saying that the filing is full of falsehood and misinformation, that the altercation definitely did not involve him at all, and that this is clearly a frivolous lawsuit. Now, in the statement, it says OBJ statement of Temple lawsuit. This is getting old. The filing is full of falsehood and misinformation. And Mr. Beckham legal team is fully prepared to vigorously defend against these outlandish and unsubstantial claims. Now, Mr. Beckham denies any businesses or other relationships with the plaintiffs, and further denies any wrongdoing. Now, Ishmael Temple has acknowledged in his own lawsuit that Odell Beckham Jr. never once touched him, and yet Mr. Beckham is being sued for alleged altercations and definitely did not involve him at all. In January 2018, Mr. Temple arrived drunk and belligerent at a third-party private residence at which Mr. Beckham was also present among others. Mr. Temple made threatening remarks and several attendees in which pointed he was repeatedly asked to leave when he refused, and aggressively threatened and yet another attendee he was involved in a fight with that person. The situation was diffused, and Mr. Temple was escorted off the premises. Now, even though Mr. Temple agreed that Mr. Beckham was in no way involved in the physical altercation, neither as a participant or as a instigator, he nevertheless demanded money from Mr. Beckham, and has now filed a merciless lawsuit against him. Now, veteran attorney Daniel said that they are confident that Mr. Beckham has no legal liability with Mr. Temple, and they have no intentions on giving in to what is amount of the shakedown attempt. The guy claims that somebody assaulted him to near death, but there is no police report, no hospital records, no evidence of the actual injury, and he asserted that Odell is responsible. It's clearly a frivolous lawsuit. We'll see him in court. They said further response should be directed to Mr. Daniel, and that's just the lawyer and stuff. So, this is being reported as of today and stuff about being sued. It amazes me because here it is, you're a Muslim man and you're suing someone that you're saying had nothing to do with. I guess they called it your boys and stuff. So it's saying that he's being sued by $15 million by a man who claims that Beckham hired Muslim men to assault him. And Beckham said it had nothing to do with that and stuff. And it's going to be rectified, allegedly. Well, according to his lawyer and stuff. So, allegedly, this is going out as far as suing this man. The thing about it is when you are a high-profile person, you're going to get sued, especially if somebody else is around you or try to do anything. And you may not have no connections with it, but at the end of the day, you're like the target because you're the person with the name and with the money and stuff. So I'm sure it's going to be vindicated and stuff, and it's not going to be a big deal. Just my opinion. So just always keep in mind when you're a high-profile person that's a celebrity, you're always going to be a target, and somebody's going to be trying to do something to bring you down or get some money from you. Anyway, I love your feedback on this. How you feel about this? Do you think it's fair that somebody has to get sued for something they didn't do? Here, this guy already said that Odell didn't touch him, didn't do anything to him, but yet and still, you filed a $50 million lawsuit against him. Unbelievable. I guess they call it guilty by association. Well, they go into court. And at the end of the day, you better hope Odell's team don't try to sue you. Because suing people could be anything. That's what we do with this world. Anyway, I just want to share this with you on a Saturday. Another feedback on this. Let you I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the Ray.